Good morning, YouTube. Wow, man, what a crazy, crazy, crazy world and life we live in. What's today? I ain't went to sleep since last night, so I'm looking at it's Friday, January 22nd, like 10. Oh, dang. Last time I looked at it's crazy because time stopped. I'm having a good day, and last time I looked at the clock, it was 10 o'clock. Now it's 12:43. I'm making this video. Man, I just want to say thank God and thank the Lord for everything. First of all, I haven't been asleep. I've been up all night because right now I'm on fire for the Lord. Like I just got saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost. Like, and I mean, like I said, I've been born and raised in the church, man. But first of all, I just want to thank some people. So let me just get this testimony out. I don't even. It's a one on a whim. Like I'm a very wow. So like I've been making these videos, and I've been man, I've been like the last couple days, just a couple days, I've been kind of like I never made. I got a Facebook page. I've never put any video of me on Facebook ever. There was no need to. I don't get into that. I don't like. Oh, look at me, Facebook. I made breakfast. Oh, it's bedtime. Like I don't care about none of that. So I've never even. I'm barely on Facebook. But these last couple of days on YouTube, because of like the hell testimonies and everything, I've been on it heavy, and it's been convicting me. And I mean, in the last 3 days, honest to goodness, I'm 38 years old. In the last 3 days, I've been fighting. I started smoking. I started smoking weed, cigarettes, and I've chronicled this in old videos you could check. And if you look at the day, these last 3 days have been so amazing for me, and I'm glad that I put it on there because originally I wasn't going to do anything because, as you can see, my mouthpiece, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, as you can see, I have a potential to be a halfway decent looking guy. And I just had my tooth came out. I didn't have my tooth long. Like, your teeth come in when you're like 8, 9. I think it got knocked back out when I was like 8 or 9. I might have had my front tooth for like maybe, I don't know. But my point of all this is like I wasn't going to get on her because of my vanity. Like I didn't want to get on there, and I know the world's on here, and my vanity was about to stop my blessings. On top of that, bless other people. I met up with this one dude last night. Now I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not sure if I know how to pronounce his name, bro. And if I do you dirty, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. It's my ignorance. I live on the East Coast in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's not like New York or Philly. It's black, white, Asian. That's pretty much it. So I'm kind of ignorant to different cultures, but. And I know you a black dude, you're not black. I don't like when people call us black because look at me, am I black? Like I'm light brown, caramel, not black. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm getting off subject. I'm a little delirious, y'all, for real. I ain't got no sleep, and I ain't been sleeping good in the last couple of days because I'm telling you, like, man, anyway, let me get back to it. So this is how you spell his name, and this is handle on YouTube. It's Gyasi. Gaza. I don't know if that's Gaza. I'm not sure. I don't know. And then his last name is Nicol. Nicol or I'm horrible. Sorry. But he's actually a friend of mine. He befriended. Well, he's not a friend. This ain't Facebook. But he subscribed to me and so if you wanted to find, you could. I don't know. This dude. Let me tell you the story about that. Okay, so like when I first seen this guy, that dude, guys, I think his name. I don't know if that's his name. How you pronounce him? Sorry, but. When I first seen him, it was something about him. Like, I have, like when you're on YouTube, sometimes when you got the spirit of discernment, like, you know what I'm saying, and you watch and stuff, like, because, you know about being cursed, you know about traveling spirits, you know about, like, when you got to be careful what you watch or, So, like, something about him, like, I don't know, I had my guard up on him, like, when I was watching his stuff. And then, I don't know, his first video was about, like the planet being flat. But what's funny about that is, like, literally a day ago, I was talking to a friend, or 2 days ago, I was talking to a friend about, I forget how we got into a conversation. She's an older redhead white lady, cool as hell. Excuse my language. See, I got to fix that's another thing. I'm saved. I'm sanctified for the Holy, but, your memory. So I apologize about that. Like, that's another thing. I see people on testimonies or stuff, and it's like they cuss. For me, it's like, well, how serious are you? But right now, I can put my foot in my mouth because I let that slip out, and that was the old me. And I'm brand. I'm literally like, I swear, I'm really like 20 minutes in, man. Like 20 minutes, a half an hour in. And like, I watched their testimonial, and usually I've been saved before, I've been sanctified before, but every time before was like, I knew the devil had it to where it's like I knew I was going to go back to smoking weed. I used to love to smoke weed and cigarettes. I've been smoking weed since I was 15. Like I'm 38, and that's what I was trying to get to before I get to my boy. Like 15, more like 17, 18 years, I'm 38, more than half of my life, you know what I'm saying? I get up, I have rituals, you know what I'm saying? Like, and these things can kill. Like, it was so hard for me, and I'm arguing with my loved ones about my deliverance and things, and then I'm telling you, man, just from, and there's another guy that I know, I was really heavy on my man, he knew what I'm talking to, Mr. Franklin from North Carolina, you know, he's the hottest man on the internet right now. I'm telling you, what is it? Wisdom. I forget that's his saying. I was talking on smack. What is his trade? What is it? Power and understanding is I think his power and understanding. I think is his handle. But anyway, man, I'm just listening. I'm like, bro, just I don't know. I can't even almost talk for real. But like. Between them two, man, between them two dudes, like, you know what I'm saying? God was really, like, I learned a lot, mainly from Mr. Franklin, because I didn't watch nothing with the other, I'm going to just call him, and he could correct me if I'm wrong, I'm going to go with Gaza. I'm going to just call him Gaza. I could be way off. But Gaza was like, okay, I was paranoid of Gaza for real, but really it was the devil. Really, it was the devil. First of all, I was kind of like skeptical because, again, he was talking about a flat earth. But really, again, I had a conversation about a friend like 2 days ago. And what was funny about him was the same two things that he got in that flat earth video was the same two things that I talked about her about. I had an issue with NASA because the first time they sent a man to the moon, like, bro, they had a still picture of a flag rippling. Come on, man. Like, everybody know there ain't no gravity. But then their whole thing, first of all, I don't even think no man could. They're not designed. God didn't want us out there. So I don't even know if missiles could even go. I don't know. To me, it seems fake and phony. So, but on his video, on that world, whatever, on his flat world, I'm still delirious, hanging in. I ain't getting no sleep. I'm soldiering. I'm gonna be up all day. I'm gonna be up all day. Like, I'm really high of God. For real, I'm high of God, and it's like awesome. Anyway. So I'm screaming. I live in an older building. I don't care. Like, I'm high off God right now, and I'm delirious. I can't even really think. But I'm gonna put this on, like, because I know people would know what I'm talking about. Like, people have been here before. But I'm trying to get this out about these two dudes from last night, though. So, like, with Franklin, I was watching him, and just, man, it was just like all of his wisdom. Like, I like mature men and mature women that can dispose of me of wisdom, because I feel like I got wisdom to dispose, and that's why I have so much wisdom, because I'm a young buck that like to, well, I'm not young now, but when I was younger, I used to like to listen to older people. You know, a lot of people don't want to hear nothing the older people got to say. But anyway, not that he's even that old. You know what I mean? Franklin's not even that old, but he's like a little bit older than me, and I was loving on him, man. And then, like, so God was just convicting me through him. But then, like, you know, I dang near ran out of Franklin's videos, so I don't know, something just led me. Anyway, I'm chilling, and I watched this old video about Tyrone goes to hell, and then there was a longer, extended version testimony of Tyrone goes to hell. He died in a car accident, lost his hand. A lot of people seen that one. I seen the one, there's like 3 of them. I seen the one where it's like, it's only 20 minutes. There's one that's like 9 minutes, and then there's like a part 2. But then there's one that's just 50 minutes straight. And then I watched that one, and after it, like, you know, it asks for prayer, you know, your prayer, do you want to get saved or whatever? And I normally do that anyway, but I go along with it. But for some reason, this time when I got up, and even the way, like, the words was on there, it just seemed like the words was, like, usually they'll say you could pray with me, and they'll do the sinner's prayer or whatever. They had it written on the TV, and it was just going down. But, like, I don't know, I read it, and then we got into it. First, I was laying in my bed when I was watching it, about to go to sleep. And I was, like, getting ready to get tired. I was done. I was ready to nod off. But then I watched that at the end, you know. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stand up, you know, because sometimes when I pray in bed, or I'll be like, you know, I got to stop. Like, I better get on my knees, you know. And sometimes God will just humble you. Better, like, what are you doing? How long you been on your knees? You know what I'm saying? It's not even in a sexual way, like with God. You know what I'm saying? Just don't make him. So anyway, man, God is so good, man. Because I'm telling you, like, I'm not gonna smoke cigarettes no more. I'm done with everything. And what was holding me back was like I knew that like I had guilt in my heart and my spirit. The devil like had me because see, one thing about me, I'm rambling on y'all, but I hope that y'all getting some out of this. Like the thing about me is like I'm a genuine person. Like if I don't like you, then I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna say hi. I'm not gonna be rude. Because the more mature I get, like some people just ain't gonna get along, and we don't gotta be mad at each other about it. You ever work with somebody or something like that, and like 1 minute they want to be cool, then like the next minute, you know what I'm saying, man or females, you know, 1 minute they want to be cool, next minute, you know, they want to argue, and then they want to be cool again. Like for me, that I can't. Like I had to tell a couple people that I worked with, like, yo, like you got to pick one. I don't care which one, whether we gonna be cool, we gonna be nice, you got to pick one because I'm a real person. So. And I'm real to myself. Like, I know my weaknesses. I know my flaws. I know where I'm weak at. I know where I need to get stronger at. Like, because to me, it don't make no sense to lie to yourself. Why are you lying to yourself? You're going to start to believe in that lie. So I don't want to lie to myself, right? So I'm real myself. And I know, like, I know I got a real good passion for Christ and everything. It's just like, I know, like, man, this weed, man, I be needing to smoke this weed. Like, in my eye, I'm looking at my eyes. Like, I just feel like I just look way better. I mean, I don't know if y'all know. I look way better in 2 days already, man. Not that I was on no crazy drug. Like I smoked a coke a couple times in my life, but that's like the extent of like heavy drug. I've never, and I know you looking at me like I've never ever smoked anything more than weed and cigarettes. And man, I just to just get delivered like, and I know it. Like I tried to quit. Like I said, I quit one time with my ex-wife. We quit while we was getting married, no sex and all that. We did it right, and it felt real good. That's the last time I felt this good. Actually, I feel better now than then. But me and my wife, my ex-wife, you know, that was a good time in my life. Just we gave ourselves. But I feel like that now. But now I know in my spirit I'm never going back, ever, never going back to cigarettes. Like the last couple of days, all I've been doing was throwing out weed because I used to sell, and all the day I would just kept selling up, just finding like my house is a mess. Look, this is from selling weed. I tried to get two sacks out of this bag. That's why it's ripped like this. But, you know, and I'm gonna clean up and get rid of all this stuff, man. Because, I mean, look, I'm gonna just show you. Look. There's a baggie over there. Shoes and stuff. My house is a mess, man. I had to clean myself up. I'm gonna clean my house up too anyway. I ain't even ashamed to show y'all. Because it's the truth, man. I was bounded, man. And it's like, nah, I'm not. Like, I'm not selling no more. The devil wanted me selling. Like, I've been throwing away weed these last 2 days. But okay, so let me get into this, man. So I wanted, this is really, but I'm just so excited. But so between Franklin and then my man, I'm gonna call you Flat Moon, man. For right now, you want to be Flat Moon, man. You Flat Moon, because I don't know how to pronounce your name. You Flat Moon. Between Franklin and Flat Moon, man. But like I said, okay, I talked about Franklin, and I ain't done with Franklin. But I told Flat Moon, actually, I left a message I was gonna make a video about him. Because again, like when I first seen you again, like I'm speaking to you now, bro. Like it was like, I don't know, it was just something. It was the devil though, you know what I'm saying? So I was cautious of you, but then like, you know what I'm saying? I listened to a little bit of your stuff, and then I wrote you a message because again, like it was exactly what the conversation, everything you was talking about was everything I was talking about 2 days ago to one of my friends that I know. You know what I'm saying? But then I got kind of weird because he had the Scripts Bible. You know, I ain't never see that. You know, I'm like, so I'm always worried about what you reading from. Like, what you know what I mean? If you ain't reading from, we ain't equally yoked. So I was just leery of you. You know what I mean? And then something told me, like, and then I used to mess with this Buddhist chick, and like, I don't know, when I would mess with her, right up in here, it would hurt. And like, I was getting the same feeling. I don't know, it was like a headache. It wasn't a headache. It felt like a headache. But I just got that feeling when I was around you, so something was telling me like, yeah, like he's into something dark. You know what I mean? I thought you was into something dark, maybe, even though you was doing a testifying, but maybe like you got to be careful about that stuff. So I just turned you off, right? And unfollowed you, but I left you. I mean, I unfollowed you. Like I was like, you know, I'm done with dude. You seem kind of, you know, I was done with you, bro. Then I went back to my man Franklin. I'm watching Franklin. He uplifts me again with his relationship with God is just amazing. You know what I mean? And I can feel I'm next. Just in line of, and I'm not competing with nobody. Like I'm feeding off of him, and I know he's feeding off of me, and I know he left me that message. I know what he's talking about. He left me a message. But again, enough of Franklin because I just love it on him so much I can't stop talking about Mr. Franklin. But Mr. Flat Moon, So when I'm done with Mr. Franklin, now, okay, so I left Mr. Flat Moon to go to Mr. Franklin to watch him. You know what I'm saying? All testimonies, all, you know what I mean? Then, you know, like I said, I'm all right, I'm conking out, like, man, it's trying to, you know what I mean? I'm ready to go to sleep. It's like 10 in the morning. I've been up all night. So it's like, I ain't go to sleep at all. Not 1 week of sleep. I'm like, man, lay down. But like I said, I watched that one old testimony that I first started watching testimony, and then I just got saved, right? I stood up, I read it, I got saved, I got filled in my spirit. And I lie to you not, Mr. Franklin, in one of your things you was talking about the angel Michael, the archangel, how when God resealed him and he put his right hand, honest to goodness, and I wasn't even thinking about what happened, but I'm telling you, when I was praying the prayer and I got saved and I got filled with the Holy, I felt like him, my chest, and I swear I put my right hand up and I just screamed to the top of my lungs, swear to God. I feel like I'm filled with what he got in him, and I'm a warrior of God. I swear, I'm going ham. I don't care what nobody think. I know people are like, this dude, either go ahead and take him a sleeping pill and go to sleep. I don't care what nobody think. I might not go to sleep for another 4 days. I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? But so when I get done with that, you know what I'm saying? God's now talking, and Mr. Franklin was talking about that. Like he was saying, if you fast, God will, you know what I'm saying, or this and that. Like I still was smoking weed, and I still was smoking cigarettes. I didn't sell weed no more. I told God that I would. I told God twice I wouldn't sell weed no more. This time I meant it. First time it took 12 years and I started again with this coronavirus. And man, I had to do what I had to do. But then I felt the devil trapping me up, so I got out. And then, you know what I'm saying? So it was like the devil always had that over me. Weed, cigarettes, especially cigarettes. It was like I could see quit weed. I could go a week without weed. I can't go. If I go a week without cigarettes, I might as well quit. What's the point? So that was a thing for me. Even when I would go to church, that haunted me. Like in my spirit, I knew in my spirit. I had this time when I was at church. 1 o'clock, the Steelers, go Steelers. And, you know, sorry, you know, some people are Denver fans. And I don't know why. Living in North Carolina. But anyway, you know what I mean? Like, made me lose my train of thought. I shouldn't. God don't like ugly. But anyway, man, honest to goodness, like, so now, okay, so I was talking about just like Mr. Franklin talking about how God will, if you fast, you can hear his voice. Once God knew it, because God knows your spirit, once he knew and seen that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was serious about the cigarettes and the weed and all this. Like, because when I wasn't even smoking, right? Like, I mean, I was smoking. So I quit smoking weed. I did, I'm lying. Well, I did today. But I mean, initially, that 2 days ago, it was just about me selling, and you know what? That's not right. I need to quit selling weed. And then I told myself I was going to do that. The next day I woke up, sold another bag, and then it's like after I sold that other bag, I just sold the rest of that day. So yesterday morning when I woke up, I was like, you know what? I'm standing firm, and I had to tell dude, like, yo, because he called me every other day for a 20 sack, like, yo, I want to smoke, you know. And it was cool. I trusted him and everything. Cool younger cat, you know what I'm saying, a little younger than me. So, but I told him, I'm done, man, and I stuck to it. But now I knew, like, I was throwing away weed, but I was lying to myself really because I had some good weed left. I had an ounce of some good weed that I had just bought. That's the thing, like, and once I got convicted, I had just bought this ounce. I'm done selling. I was turning away weed, but in my heart, I'm like, well, here's the devil, like, keeping the weed in my house. Like, I'm like, well, I mean, I know I'm gonna still buy weed, so I'm gonna just hold on to this ounce, or I had a 28 grams. I had a zone. Just hold on to the zone and I'll keep it to myself. But I ain't selling it to nobody else, but I'm going to just keep it to myself and smoke it. And that's what I was doing for the last day. But I was still feeling convicted and, you know, and I was feeling enriched by God because he knew I wasn't going to sell weed. So he gave me a little boost, I guess. But I'm telling you, right after, like, I heard that testimony and they had I had to read, you know, to get saved, the sinner's prayer and all that. Like, I'm telling you, man, I felt like I said, I had my right arm up, bro. I'm telling you, I was screaming. Right now I'm on fire. I'm talking about I'm on fire for God, and the devil's in trouble. I'm telling you, he's in trouble. He know it, too. He's in trouble. Like, I'm on fire for God. And, like, I don't know, man. I thought a flat moon. You know what I'm saying? I immediately thought a flat moon because it's like, I know God told me to. It's like, and again, Mr. Franklin, this is how influential he was on me, like, you know, trust him. There was something, you was in hell or something that God wanted you to trust him. And he spoke to me because God is speaking. Anyway. So, like, wow, I'm really delirious, but it's cool though. So, like, God, okay, so let me get myself together. But again, back to like Flat Moon, but again, the dude now Flat Moon is, like I said, the guy. I don't know his name. I don't know if his name is Castro Geyser. I'm gonna get his name, but I ended up. So I rebuked you, and I'm like, yo, he's not good for me. You know what I'm saying? He's not equally yoked. But then, like I said, after I got saved, and then I could hear God's voice, and I heard God saying, since you trust me, because, you don't got to be worried about, I just felt comfortable to go ahead and watch a video again, because he was up to something. I could just rebuke you, and now I feel stronger because, again, I got rid of that guilt. So it's like, my faith is even way more stronger now, to where it just, God opened me back up. And then I watched some of your video, and then I went past your flat mood, and then I went to your last video that you made talking about sleep paralysis or sex demons having sex with you, which was crazy because again, we're just in tune, bro, because if you look at my video, that's all I'm putting out now because I defeated that battle. And I hope you watch my video because I got a little something for you with that. But anyway, yeah, man, to me, it was just amazing. Like, I immediately, like, when you, and look, so, but then on your, this is how we're connected, on your video, you talk about sex demons and all that, but then you talk about how this is how they get to you. You said cigarettes and weed. And see, for me, that's why I meant so much. And that's why right after I got saved, God told me to go back to you. And I swear to God, because that was the last two things that was keeping me from him. So as soon as I got saved, if he knew I was comfortable enough to watch your video, he wanted me to see what you was talking about. And you was talking about, like, you can't smoke weed or cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? And that was the last two things that was keeping me. Like, cause I haven't drank since. As far as porn, the last 3 days. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm open. I don't care, bro. I was beating off like every day, 6 times a day. I mean, I had a demonic spirit with me. I had a lust demon. I'm telling you, I was perverted. I'm talking about bestiality. I'm opening up bestiality, beating off to bestiality, gay porn. Anything, spitting up, scatting, pooping. Like, I was in the lows because I done been watching porno since I can remember. My older brother, back when they was VCR tapes. And that's another thing I'm going to get into, pornos. Because I got delivered from that too. I haven't watched pornos like in the last 3 days. Like, that's a big deal to me. Like, that's a big deal when I was watching porn and beating off 3 times a day. You go from 3 times a day, ejaculate, and sometimes more. I swear, there's times where I'm 6 times a day. I'm 38 years old. I ain't got no girlfriend right now. So maybe that, but seriously, like, you know what I mean? But in 3 days, I didn't touch it. Now, with the cigarettes, honest to God, I don't have a need. If I should show you my crib. I don't care. It's dirty. It's going to get cleaned up. Over there, if you look, it's like a pack of cigarettes. So look, I was living. You see how I'm living, man. It was just ridiculous. But I swear God's cleaning me, and I'm gonna be showing y'all videos. I don't have any. I was going in this apartment, and then I feel like this is home. Like, I wasn't gonna stay here forever. I feel like the rent's too high here for a 1-bedroom. It's a nice apartment when it's clean and stuff. If I would clean it up, but I don't have an apartment because I'm like, I don't want to move, and then. So I just got like a recliner, and I basically in my room anyway. So all my furniture's in my room. I don't really hang out here in my living room. The last 2 days I have been because I've been making videos and stuff. But yeah, man, I'm gonna cut this short, man. But I mean, honest to goodness, people might watch this and be like, dude was high, or dude just was sleepy because he ain't slept. No, I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna be up for I'm gonna probably make another video. I'm not done. I'm gonna make another video here in a couple hours. I'm not going to sleep. I'm not delirious. I'm excitable. I'm not like most people, and that's why I'm great. And I thank God for him.